Hello, I'm Rachel Joyfi. I wanted to start a new series where, when it becomes nighttime, I want to read poetry to you. Today, our poetry is Hafiz, a 14th century Persian poet. He is one of my all-time favorite poets. I love him, and he made me love poetry even more. Few can escape self-made traps, and when a person falls into one, it is natural to call out for help. If you pretend such a plea, take someone like me along as a safety rope or ladder, just in case you slip. If you ever become too complacent, too accepting of your sorrow or shadow self, the moon might fling a beehive into your undies, and that should wake you up. In a vision I heard this clearly whispered, study those who sing the most, but are free of criticism or praise. Following that advice, things turned out just as I suspected. I started spending more time with birds. There is a game we should play, and it goes like this. We hold hands and look into each other's eyes and scan each other's faces. Then I say, now, tell me a difference you see between us. You might respond, Hafiz, your nose is 10 times bigger than mine. Then I would say, yes, my dear, almost 10 times. But let's keep playing. Let's go deeper. Go deeper. For if we do, our spirits will embrace and interweave. Our union will be so glorious that even God will not be able to tell us apart. There is a wonderful game we should play with everyone, and it goes like this. When the sun within speaks, when love reaches out its hand and places it upon another, any power the stars and planets might have upon us, any fears you can muster can become so rightfully insignificant. What one heart can do for another heart, is there any beauty in the world that can match this? Brotherhood, sisterhood, humanity becomes the joy and emancipation. Time an enemy not easy to slay, it can tear the wing apart, sever it with such an unclean cut one can bleed for days. An hour's a clever hallucination, a year more so, a lifetime, the grand hoax. The way sound and light travel, the way all come from a source that has never moved. At the height of an action of longing or in perfect resistance to match all the forces of morals, everything can stop. That is where you want to be, where the clock's tyranny has lost its influence. One always gets a big prize for that, for any intelligent, overall functional, useless deductions. The door prizes, heaven wraps itself in a box and places itself at your feet. With such a door prize, try to imagine what the prom queen gets. If you knew the end of your story, nothing on any page, not one of your dramas could bother you as much. If you knew the glorious end of your journey, at least half of your attention could be lifted from anything you can now focus on that may cause you pain. His hand is like that. When it is realized near, it will always turn your gaze in the direction of more light. One regret, dear world, that I am determined not to have when I am lying on my deathbed, is that I did not kiss you enough. I caught the happy virus again last night when I was out singing beneath the stars. It is remarkably contagious, so kiss me. Now that all your worry has proved such an unlucrative business, why not find a better job? It is the nature of this world to share its burden with you, and it is my nature to remove it from your back. Not wanting to seem impolite, when a deer ran off, she raised her beautiful white tail and waved goodbye. Thank you for listening to Hafiz's beautiful poetry. I hope to make more of these videos, and I hope that you have a joyful night.